So let's talk about breakfast. That's a time when people often, especially if they have kids or they want to get a lot of things in a workout in before they get to work, they often will short shrift themselves on breakfast because they feel like they don't have time. Tell us about some of the breakfasts in your book and what your general philosophy is on how to make breakfast healthier, but easy.
There are a lot of ways that you can plan in advance for busy work weeks. And some of the more popular options include overnight oats. And in my cookbook, I have 5 options, my favorite being the peanut butter and jelly overnight oats.
Mm-hmm.
You can also do freezer packs for smoothies. And the way that happens is you can take a mason jar or a silicone bag or any Tupperware and fill it with the contents of your smoothie, except the wet. So if you're putting in your protein powder and your frozen vegetables and even some fresh kale, toss your 5 days worth of individually packed smoothie contents into your freezer. And then in the morning, all you need to do is take each individual pack out, toss it into the blender with your plant-based milk and blend it up. And you don't have to do that extra 5 minutes of work in the morning. So I have some options for those. And then what I realized is a lot of people, when they think of freezer-friendly meals, they think of soups, lasagna, and things like that. But you can freeze anything. In my book, I was literally every recipe, I would be like, can this go in the freezer? And sometimes it didn't work, but very rarely. And I found that you can freeze your breakfast burritos. So if you're doing some tofu scramble breakfast burritos, you can wrap them up tightly in tin foil, stack them in your freezer, and as needed, pull them out, thaw them out. You can put them in a toaster oven, and it's going to be just as delicious. So there are a lot of options that are heartier, savory breakfasts as well that can be made in advance, frozen, and then thawed out during the work week.
Can pancakes be frozen?
Absolutely. Pancakes, waffles, muffins, you name it.
In their cooked state or just their uncooked state?
In their cooked state. So you'll bake them, you'll bake your muffins, you'll cook your pancakes, you'll do your waffle maker, and then you will freeze them individually. The way I like to do it is that I freeze them for a short period of time during the day, and then I individually wrap things so that I pull them out of the freezer, then I individually wrap them so that it's easier for me to transport if I'm leaving the house, or if you're going to work in the morning and you have a toaster at work, you can simply pop that in at work.
And what is wrapping them in something? Is plastic not good, and paper is better, wax paper? What do you use? Because I find sometimes when I freeze something, it comes out, the consistency is a little different. It seems to be the moisture. There's a moisture issue.
There are a few ways you can go about it. I know that some people are now moving away from aluminum foil, but you can first layer it with parchment paper and then wrap it in aluminum. And then the way that I usually store, we'll say muffins, is something like that, and then put it in a big container.